In this video, I'm gonna give you some advice how to motivate yourself to learn English. Sometimes learning a language can be boring. If you're tired of studying and you feel like you don't want to study English anymore, this video will help you. When we learn something new, we start very motivated until we get burned out and we think, I don't see any results, so maybe I should give up because I'm not really good at this subject. If this thing happened to you, you need to remember that learning is a deliberate process, and you might need to change your activities so that you will stay motivated and achieve your goals. But before we get started talking about how to motivate yourself to learn English, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet and click that like button. I'll be really excited about that. The thing that I always keep talking about over and over again, learning a foreign language should be enjoyable. So here are my 7 things that helped me to study a foreign language and stay motivated. The first thing you can do is find a person who inspires you, who speaks English perfectly, and follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and everywhere else. A role model is someone you want to imitate. They can be entrepreneurs, singers, comedians, writers, YouTubers, and people who live an extraordinary life. My inspiration is Dr. Mike. He's an American famous doctor and YouTuber. His channel is about medicine and healthcare, which is very interesting for me. One amazing thing about him is that, like me, he's originally from Russia, and he has an amazing American accent and perfect pronunciation. It's a good person to shadow and listen to. Studying can be fun and pleasure when you're learning from the person you really like. Find a person who has the voice you like, the accent you like, and try to repeat everything after them. This is an extremely effective method to improve your speaking and listening skills. If you're interested in improving your speaking skills, watch my video about how to improve your speaking skills. Here's the link. When you're watching and imitating the person you want to be like, learning a language would be more engaging and you'll never get bored. The next thing you can do to motivate yourself is share your favorite things in English. Find something you really love and share this online. I think everyone has a thing that makes them feel happy. For example, if you're fond of painting, you can make tutorials and tell people how to paint in English so that the process of learning would be fun. Use platforms like Instagram or Facebook and write about your favorite hobbies, experiences, or products you love in English. You can share reviews, tips, or personal stories. When I make these videos for you guys, it gives me energy and it lifts my spirits because I'm sharing with you my knowledge, and I do it because I love it. And by doing this, I'm improving. Use Instagram, TikTok, YouTube to share the ideas you're passionate about and do it in English. The next thing you can do is pretty obvious but very helpful. Find a friend who speaks English. It would be great if you find a native speaker. I recommend not practicing with a friend who speaks your native language because you're probably not going to use English, or you would often switch to your native language if you don't know how to say something. A native speaker is a perfect conversation partner because they can tell you if something sounds strange or how to use the language better. When I was looking for someone to practice speaking Spanish with, I used a few apps, which helped me to connect with native speakers and other learners. These apps really improved my fluency and confidence in the language. You can also find someone on social media. There is a whole bunch of WhatsApp groups and Telegram groups for easy language learning. Also, I like the website Meetup. There are a lot of people who have common interests and it's absolutely free. Here you can find English conversation groups in your city. Talking to people is an enjoyable experience. It's a learning activity, but it doesn't feel like studying at all. The next thing is the most important one. Remember your reasons. Remember your reasons why you learn English. What are the things that you wish for yourself that you need English for? Would you like to travel the world or move to an English-speaking country? Do you want to speak to people? Do you want to get a job where speaking English is important? Think about it and write down your goals. Keep them in mind every time you feel stuck learning English. Remind yourself about what you really wish for yourself. When you think about it, you will feel that feeling of happiness because sometimes studying is boring, but the results you wish for yourself are meaningful and exciting. So always remember the reasons why you're learning English. The next thing is about memorizing words. Often when you learn a foreign language, it's tiring to memorize vocabulary. Use a spaced repetition technique. After about 20 minutes of studying, your brain gets really tired and you need to have a break. Take a 5-minute break and start studying again. This technique is called spaced repetition. There is a bunch of online flashcard programs you can use, and they will help you memorize new vocabulary and become a great student. There are a lot of useful apps where you can create your own flashcards, learn new words, and you can test yourself on those words, and you'll never forget them. This tip is helpful for motivation because you can see your progress with apps and you'll never get bored. I have a great video how to memorize new vocabulary. I leave a link here so you can watch it after this lesson. The last but not the least thing you can use to stay motivated when learning English is join an English-speaking community. What's the main reason why people learn English? It's of course communication. We need to communicate, right? We need to talk to each other. To stay motivated, you can join an English-speaking community, and there are many of them absolutely for free. You'll connect and make new friends from around the world and find many opportunities to speak with awesome people. There are so many communities online, so you can find the one which is perfect for you. You will improve your speaking skills with fun activities and it helps you not to lose your motivation. Yep. And the final tip for today is create your own learning mantra. Mantra is a meditative practice, and we can use this tool when studying English. You can use it at the end of each practice, and it can be an empowering phrase that helps you feel confident, that helps you feel content and satisfied. A phrase you can say to yourself or even sing out loud. For example, I will have a good practice because it's my choice. Or I'm not afraid to make mistakes. Or stay curious, keep learning, and grow with every step. By repeating them again and again, you receive the power and stay highly motivated. That's it for today. Now please let me know in the comments, why are you learning English? Tell me about your goals. I'm curious to know about it. I've shared with you today the 7 things that help me to stay motivated in learning foreign languages, and I hope they are useful for you. Thank you for watching, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments below this video. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and I'll see you next time.